Yo, what's up, fellas? Yeah, we live. We up early in the morning. Real talk. What's up, Felipe? Dang, you in here, but it say zero people on my end. I'm so shadow banned. I am so shadow banned. It's ridiculous. Now it's showing two people in here. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing today? Grand Rising. How are y'all fellas doing today? I told a couple of people I was gonna do a live, but I'm gonna wait for some more people to get in, and I'm gonna go in on this reparations for fathers, especially black fathers. I mean, all fathers who've been done wrong, especially black fathers. And then if y'all seen the thumbnail of that little baby, that little Caucasian baby sucking them big black melons, them big black titties filled with milk, right? See, and I'm gonna go in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go in on the programming of this shit. The shit was already thought out. Like I say, child support, like we say over here at Sham Stoppers, like my brother Kish, child support was an idea, which is a noun. Child support was an idea. It never was law. It was somebody's fucking idea. I need y'all to put that in your program, that in your brain, your data box. Okay? Child support is not in the Bible. Okay? It's not in the Bible. They didn't even have family court back then. They didn't even have divorce court back then. Niggas had wives and hoes back then. And concubines. Okay? Let me know, can y'all hear me pretty good? We got 2 more minutes. We the only people that come up with this reparations for fathers. And I'm gonna explain reparations for fathers. Because all this slave talk gotta stop. This slave talk gotta stop. Salute, Smokey. This slave talk gotta stop because I was born in 1980. I wasn't born in 1880, nigga. 1878, 1868, 1848. You hear me? We gotta stop this slave bullshit talk. They ain't got it. That ain't got niggas nowhere. We need to attack the fucking problem at hand, fellas. We need reparations for fathers, especially when the bitches in the courtroom tell you can't see your father, you can't have custody, you get visitations and want you to pay money. That ain't how that works, fellas. Your freedom is taken by what action. Okay? We almost at the 5 minute mark and I'm finna go in. All right, let's do it. This is Sham Stoppers. We run this child support shit. We ain't giving it back. So let's go, fellas. Y'all remember a long time ago when I said you can get a refund for child support because it was a service, right? And it was an idea. Well, guess what? These motherfucking hoes ain't finna abide by no laws. What's good? What's good, PU1, Mr. Blue? They not finna abide by the laws, okay? And really, it ain't no law from what we learned last night. It's a policy. We need reparations for all fathers, especially black fathers, from blocking you having a relationship with your child. You ain't get to see him grow up or nothing. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a screenshot on a picture. I screenshot a few people this morning of a Caucasian baby sucking a big black woman's big boobs, big titties, right? So I got to thinking a long time ago. So you mean to tell me these Caucasian folks back in the day couldn't take care of their own children? They used the black bitch titty milk to use to let their little sucker drink and get nurtured from a black folks, from a black bitch, but hate us, right? Isn't that crazy? That's the craziest shit I ever heard. So and my question is, did they pay child support? Did they pay child support back then when they had their children sucking on mammy's titty? How many black babies you seen sucking on a white titty, a white woman's titty, pepperoni nipples? Huh? How many black men, little black babies y'all seen getting sucking on a white woman's pepperoni nipples? Huh? I ain't never sucked, when I was a baby, I ain't never sucked on no pepperoni nipples. Never. What's up, Devon? Never. Never. So let me tell y'all what happened back in them days. The Caucasian man said, hey, I grew up with a black titty in my mouth. I'm going to repay society. You know what? You don't need this black man. You helped me grow up and you nurtured me. Fuck the black man. We're going to give you power over his bitch ass through the court system. So they weaponized the family court system, and that's when they started breaking up the families. That's her reparations. They gave the black bitch reparations, right? Because she was a bed wench, got fucked. Because check this out. She wasn't doing bad. Black women got fucked. They sucked. They ate good. They ate the best food before it went out to the field niggas, right? And don't get me wrong. Everybody wasn't a slave. I'm talking about this slavery mentality because you didn't end up fucking a bitch with slave blood. Real talk. Y'all fuck a bitch with slave blood, so that same theology has been transformed back to you. Well, it's me. I fuck bitches that were slaves. I got a black baby mama. And all they was talking about, they were slaves and shit. They got their grandpa on his slave. And it affected them. You know what I mean? And I never should have stuck my dick inside that pussy. But oh well. That's nature, fellas. We here to fuck. Not get fucked. We here to breed. God put us here to fuck. And get our dick sucked. God ain't put us here to book over and take a dick in our ass. That ain't nature. You don't see animals practicing motherfucking homosexuality in the wild, in the jungle. You don't see two lions fucking each other in the ass. Like I said, man, we need reparations. We need to put this on the table. People need to get with me. We're not going to listen to no more slave talk talking about they was a slave back in the day. Black folks need reparations for slave. Nigga, I asked the nigga across the street, I said, what year you was born? 1964. Nigga, you wasn't in slavery, nigga. You was not in slavery. If you born in the 1900s, you don't need to be talking no slavery fucking talk, nigga. These niggas are still sounding stupid. We want reparations. We gonna get reparations. Reparations. No, nigga, you need to get reparations from family court, And you need to get reparations for dropping crack cocaine in the fucking neighborhoods and putting drugs in there. That's what the fuck we need reparations for. Fatherhood and the neighborhood. Fatherhood and the neighborhood. That's what the fuck we need reparations for. Real talk. Now let me move right along. Just put some on your mind. Let me move right along. Now we're going to talk about implied consent. Somebody give me the definition of implied right now. Give me the definition of implied. I'm going to drill this in motherfuckers' heads till they get it right. Everybody in this chat, go Google and look up the definition of implied consent. Right now. Do anybody know the definition of implied consent? I said this again last night. I'm going to say it again one more time. If you in family court and somebody from her side try to give you paperwork, slide it back to them. Say, no, thank you. I didn't make that contract. That's implied. And if you take it, that's implied consent. Implied consent when you don't rebut what become an agreement with the BS. That's correct. That's one of them. Implied consent is when the consent is not explicitly given, but instead understood based on a person's actions or circumstances of the situation. Correct. Implied consent. Consent manifested by signs of actions or facts. Where do it say that you signed and agreed to it? Signature. That's just like if you get out of jail and they try to give you some paperwork you didn't sign, leave that paperwork with them. That's their shit. That ain't yours. But if you take it, you got implied consent without a signature. And fellas, that's law. When you take this paperwork without your signature, you just agreed to the actions that's been filed upon you. Real talk. Because I ain't finna be saying this ain't legal advice and all that. I'm going to have people give definitions and bam, there you go. Nobody can force a sheet of paper on you. Like my mom. When my mom was here, they were trying to serve me for my second baby mama's child support case, right? And again, the man was talking to my mom. The constable said, "Yeah, I pay child support too." And he said, "Oh, you do?" Said my mama told him, they should get rid of that stuff. They abuse that stuff. Ain't no more child support. Drop the baby off. Take turns. You having 1 week, daddy having 1 week, or y'all split the week. That's what my mom said. And he said, "Well, I'm leaving this summons for your son to come to court." She said, "No, you ain't leaving nothing. I don't take nothing on nobody's behalf. Take them papers back with you." Hey, man, if you got somebody accepting paper on your behalf, which is implied consent, get rid of them and don't talk to them no more. If you got anybody accepting paper on your behalf and you didn't authorize them to do that, they are no longer your friend, they're your enemy, and they're not in the heart of not in the best interest of your heart, okay? And your well-being and your livelihood. Real talk. Fellas, I got a good feeling. I got a hunch. I got a good feeling in my gut A lot of people gonna beat this child support shit this year. Passport gonna be getting for this year, next year. Because I thought about something. A lot of people ain't built to fight no more. We in the era of cowards and faggots and niggas talk shit. You know what I mean? Like Martin Luther King said, on your paperwork it says this is a free country. You need to mean what you say and say what you mean, especially on this. You got it written in stone. But if you doing anything opposite what's written in stone, then I gotta kick your ass. Like a client of mine told me yesterday when he was in court, he said the dude was beating up on this woman, and she looked out for the dude, the beater that was beating on the woman. So I said, hey man, if you was beating up bitches, you would have ran that bitch, because bitches are scared of niggas who beat their ass. And that judge don't have a 24-hour bodyguard. Who gonna risk their life for a bitch that's doing people dirty in the public? I'm not. I'm not finna risk my life for $42,000, $62,000. Give me $1 million. I'd do it. I'd take her for a bitch for $1 million a year. Anything under that, hell, fuck to the no. Hell no to the no, no, no. Make America great again. I hear you. That's what I'm saying, fellas. Implied consent. Don't let nobody accept no paperwork on your behalf. Y'all need to contact everybody y'all know. Hey, man, if anybody, the sheriff, council, police come here by me, come here looking for me, say, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't my business. Tell them that. Tell everybody right now. Y'all got to get y'all ducks in a row. I know some of y'all are. I know y'all got y'all P's and y'all got y'all ducks in a row, but a lot of more people who come on here and listen later on, they don't have their shit together and they don't have their ducks in a row. Y'all got to inform people, because I'm going to tell you something. When you in court again, when they informing you of these family codes and statutes, when they in this kangaroo court, when they inform you, it's called informed consent. Now, look up informed consent, fellas. Look up informed consent. Look up informed consent for me. And tell me what you got. Told you I was gonna come back doing these lives. I had to just take a little time off because I was busy doing other things else, and then my computer down. So I'm gonna make it the best way I can for y'all, because YouTube is ridiculous. We got so many clout chasers and niggas who want to be praised and shit like that. I'm not here for praise, or I ain't here for clout. I'm not here for validation. Right? I ain't here for none of that whole ass shit. I'm here to tell you what God loves. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you what God loves. Someone might agree to something by doing it instead of saying yes. Yep. You just got to learn these. It's just common sense. When y'all getting these little books, I got plenty of videos with books. Y'all getting these little books, your life gonna get better, shit gonna get easier, and they know you can't be fooled and fucked with when you get your ass in these goddamn books or look at these words and definitions. Cause this shit is simple. Beating child support is so fucking simple, man. It's like the sun coming up in the morning. That's how simple this shit is. My client made a bitch melt yesterday in court. She got mad with him. He made the bitch melt. He told the bitch, I ain't signed nothing. I didn't agree to nothing. And I don't agree to nothing. I don't consent to nothing. None of this stuff. And once you do that, fellas, you good. You ain't got to consent to shit. You free. Y'all was born free and you gonna die free. Remember that shit. Long as you ain't harming nobody out here in public, stay on your grind, Make your money. Don't be with foolish people who can't read. Don't be getting caught up with dumb shit. You know what I mean? Stay on the fucking course. Fuck that shit, nigga. Being alone is so good. Y'all need to be alone and focus on your goddamn money. Real talk. Focus on what you want. Manifest on what you want. When you do it, when you manifest and you say it out loud, it's going to come. You fuck the universe. She just wants you to fuck her. If you stick your dick in your universe, you're going to get something good back. I call it good karma come. That's what I call it. Good karma come. She'll open her legs up to you. You just can't be scared, though. Real talk, man. Change your way of thinking. Pussy gonna always be here. Don't worry about no pussy. These bitches ain't douching anyway. You got pretty bitches with HIV out here and all that. Jack off. Jack your dick off. I done fucked all the baddest porn stars in my mind with the 5 sisters on Thumb Street. I done jacked off. Real talk. This is man conversations and shit we need to have. These are conversations men need to have this morning. It's okay to jack off. Now you got these gay-ass niggas on YouTube talking about semen retention. You can fuck your heart up that way. You got to release that goddamn pressure. Then you can go back to building and shit, doing what you want to do. Get that nut out the way and go on and handle your business and back to money. Am I saying some real shit? Don't be a pussy hound. But like I was saying, fellas, get on your grind. It's the time to get on your grind now, man. Get on your grind. Get off your ass. Stop being fucking lazy. Get up and do something. Learn your skill. Go get a fucking trade. Be a 1099 worker. Stop doing these W-2 ass, pussy ass jobs. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna get nowhere. I tell you this in 2018, start you a business. We said this like 2017, 2018, we said start you a business. Said that long time ago. When Trump was in office, that's when niggas should have been starting their business. Learn a skill, learn a fucking trade, man. You can get on Home Depot right now and they'll show you how to do flooring. They'll show you how to do brick. They'll show you how to do anything on Home Depot. I think Lowe's too. Get some of this work, contracting work, man. You need help making you a business? Holler at us. We'll help you make you a business. There's so much money out here to get, fellas. It's too much money to get out here to be worried about a bitch. If the bitch don't want you to see the kids, write it off. Get back on your grind because them motherfuckers, them children gonna return. When they punk you for some money and you can't see them children, cut them all off. Cut everybody off. Cut the course off. Cut them all off. You need help with that, hit us up. If not, you can do it yourself because I just gave you some key pointers. Implied consent and informed consent. Well, shit, I ain't finna talk y'all head off. Man, y'all do something, man. I'm coming back with some more shit. We're going to talk about weaponization of this child support. And I'm going to go over some case law again. I ain't forgot. Y'all have a good morning. Peace.